Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at this Bachmann American Steam Engine, which is another one featuring a massive price cut, this time somewhere around 60%. This is again from TMC, and we'll have a look, see if this is any good. This one comes in at under £60 at the moment, so how bad can it be for 60 quid? We'll just have a quick look at the box. So you can see it's, sorry about the glare, I'll get it out in a minute, but it's an 060 steamer, the New York central system, and you can see it's apparently smokes and it's lighted, which I presume means in English that it's got lights rather than being lit. So we'll have a look at the end of the box. So this is a HO scale, obviously 060 short and short haul tender with smoke and operating headlight in the New York Central black livery. How real these are, I don't know. Does this type of thing even exist in real life? I'm not sure. So we'll have a quick look at the back of the box. Now this is sold as new, or is new, but I don't actually know how old this model is. I imagine it's quite an old model. If you know, let me know in the comments. Right, I'll drag it out of the box and we'll have a close-up look. So there she is out of the box down on the track. We'll have a close look in a minute. First of all, there is a bit of paperwork with it, which gives you just the usual guff. And this one does have a smoke unit. So I'll have a look at the smoke in a minute, the smoke liquid, and if it's easy to reseal, we'll give that a go. Although bear in mind this has not been run in or anything yet. Whether that will make a difference, I don't know. So it's just the usual lubrication stuff. And I think you can see from the back, this looks like an old school split chassis model. Not that that matters, I mean they run quite well. Just going to be a problem with the insulators, can't it? But nowhere on this. Oh, there's the instructions for that. Okay, that's fine. Sure, I can buy plenty of smoke oil, Bachmann smoke oil around here in South Devon. There's plenty of stockists, I'm sure. But there's no indication anywhere on any of the paperwork, including the guarantee that's in the box, of how old this model is. So if you know, let me know. Right, so let's have a look at the tender first. So obviously, as you can see, there's no pickup from the tender at all. That's a non-moving connector there. But first impressions of this engine overall for less than 60 quid. It's not bad, is it, if you like American stuff? I've got a few locos like this that I bought from train fairs. There's a lot of moulded detail. There's a light there, but that one's not a working one because that's painted. So that one's not lighted, just so that you know. They're nice moulded hatches. Cold, don't look too bad. Plastic wheels, sadly. Not a lot of detail on that, but that's okay. It's a tender. A little bit here, I'm not sure what would that be. Not sure what that is. Let's just have a zoom in. Well, the printing's good, as you can see on the side of the lamp there. But what's that bit? Not too sure what that would be. Rivet details, nice. Printing's no problem with the printing. Bachmann made in China, and the old plastic wheels. Right, let's have a look at the engine. So I think the detailing on this is a bit better. This is also reasonably heavy. I don't think any of it's metal though. Yeah, I haven't got access to the scales at the minute, so I can't weigh this one, but it's a bit heavier than I expected. So you can see again, the paintwork's nice, handrails are nicely done. a nice false brass bits on the top. The whistle there, it's a nice piece. Yeah, they're nicely moulded and pretty well painted, I think. Got pipe work on the sides, all moulded. That must be the smoke unit down there. The only other smoking loco I've got is an old Hornby Triangle tank loco. I haven't tried the smoke in that for years, so I might have to give that a go as well. Yeah, I think that's a false coupling on the front. Smoke box door is pretty good with the bronze coloured number. Running gear looks fine. Nice bits on the firebox or the ash pan underneath. I think the moulding on that's pretty good. Let's have a look in the cab. Yeah, probably the less said about that the better. There's no glazing. No glazing in there at all, which is disappointing. Again, the moulding and the detail on this is not too bad. You can see there is a bit of a moulding line down the middle. I mean, I've definitely spent more money than this on much worse engines than this. Or much worse looking engines than this. I don't think that's too bad really for what it is. Yeah, 60 quid, I think that's acceptable. Right, we'll get this on the track and we'll see how acceptable it is to see if it runs. They're on. Right, let's see if she's going to go. Just turning that very slowly. Oh, there we go. Well, that's not bad, is it? That's a decent enough crawl, straight from the box. Let's see if it will get over my dodgy points at that speed. Bearing in mind there's no pickups on the tender, of course. I suspect it's going to stop, but wow, no. What about the curved points? Let's give it a little bit more juice because it is still going. It's died right at the last minute. Yeah, look. There we go. That's not bad, is it? That's not bad for just the 6 wheels on the loco picking up to get over those terrible points. Well, that's a nice crawl. It's so slow, can I get it? Now, I don't know what type of motor this has got in it because I'm not going to take it apart to have a look. I imagine it's a 3-pole, but who knows? But it's obviously a pretty good one. And I don't know if you can see the front light is working. Yeah, I don't know how well the light shows up, but it is working. But I've got to say, that's not bad. Straight from the box, no running in. That's nice and smooth. So we'll give that a run round on its own and see how it gets on over my points and the Lima crossing. Then we'll see if we can get some wagons for it to pull and see if we can get some smoke out of it as well. Send it round there. Just change the points. See how it gets on over the crossovers. Not a problem. Not a problem. No problem there. Those are all Hornby crossovers. When it comes round the other way, it'll be the old school Lima crossover. That usually sorts out the men from the boys. Got a little bit of a rattle to it, as you might be able to hear. If you can hear it over the Lord Nelson there. See how it gets on over the Lima crossover. Well, did it, and does bump over it a bit, but a lot of my engines do. So just try it across a junction. Definitely appears to be quieter running backwards. Right, so I'll sort out some wagons and see if I can get the smoke oil in, and we'll give it another go. Back in a minute. So number 221 is now down on the track, fully fueled up with smoke oil, so we'll see if that works. It might be one of those that requires to be doing about 1,000 miles an hour before it produces any smoke like the old days, but we'll see if anything comes out. It's got a small rake of US wagons with a bit of a mixture of couplings, so expect accidents. That yellow one is one of my favourites. That's an ancient Mantua wagon, which is really nice, and is completely made out of metal. So this isn't a particularly light engine, a light train for it to pull, but we'll see how it gets on. We'll send it round, keep an eye on it and watch out for that smoke. So I've given it quite a few volts to see if that makes the smoke appear. Doesn't appear to be anything yet though. Got a blinding sun here at the minute. Smoke or not, it's running well. Let's have a quick look at the Lord Nelson, or Lord Nelson class actually. Another Bachmann. And these southern coaches. Well, smoke or no smoke, that's a good runner. That does run nicely, but there's no sign of any smoke there. So what do you think of these? I think it's 56 quid or 58 quid from TMC at the minute. They've got some other liveried ones as well. And they've also got some 262s, I think. Although they're a bit more expensive. But oh, it's a good runner. And the detailing is absolutely fine for the money. In fact, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And with the lights and, or being lit, I should say. And having a smoke function that doesn't seem to want to work. I don't think you can go wrong for the money, can you really, for that? So as I say, they're on the TMC website. If you're interested, they didn't have many left when I got this one. Have a look if you're interested. If you know anything about this model, or how old it actually is, or the tooling at least, then stick it in the comments, because I'd love to know. But for a good runner, small pickup wheelbase, and it's fine. Yeah, I'm more than happy with this for that money. I've certainly paid more money for worse. So say, let us know what you think. That's it for this one, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.